The following is a presentation of the Eagles Sports Network.
This is SeeingEagles.com. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, alongside Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. Chuck, turn your attention to the final game of a 3-game road trip and 5 of 6 away from Holt Fieldhouse. You take on Queens and Curry Arena on Saturday afternoon. What's it like to finally be wrapping up this stretch of games away from the friendly confines of Holt Fieldhouse?
Well, we had, looking at the schedule this year, we knew this was going to be a really challenging few weeks, and to know that we're finally sort of drawing near the end is it's refreshing, I guess, to say. But I've been relatively pleased with the way our guys have responded. We've not played our best nor played our worst, but we've played soundly during this stretch and have I think generated and maintained actually a little momentum that we had going into this stretch. So I'm pleased with where we're at now.
Take on a Queens club that has been pretty efficient so far this season. You and the Royals are both top 3 in the league in field goal percentage. What's it take to generate some level of inefficiency from Queens offense?
Well, we've got to make sure we try to limit easy shots. And so there's multiple areas from an offensive standpoint where easy shots can come from. We're talking transition. In the full court, we're talking at the rim in the half court, their post game or drives. Free throws are another big part of that. So we've got to make sure that we're sound, that we don't give them easy ones in transition, that we don't foul, that we limit their inside easy baskets, and we force them to take tough twos. So we've got a good, solid plan in place, and that's a matter of can our guys go out and execute.
Queens had 6 players finish in double figures on you in the 82-80 loss at Holt Fieldhouse back in the middle of January. Is there a way that you can limit that variety of scores attacking the basket and putting points on the board?
I almost think that their variety was directly related to our inability to take care of the basketball. We had 20-plus turnovers, and that produced 20-plus points. That I think was really the difference, and that gave other guys a chance to really to get good looks. So I think if we take care of the basketball, we will easily limit the wide array of scores this particular game.
Taking care of the basketball, no doubt, a topic of conversation that you've had with your team, especially after the loss to Anderson last time out. Again, on +7 in turnovers for another game. How do you continue to address that with your team?
Well, it's not like our guys want to turn it over.
Yeah.
And I think we've shown games this year where we've proven we can take care of the ball. We've shown games where we struggle, and it's sort of been back and forth throughout the season. It's made it even really more difficult as of late when you consider that we've lost Ryan Jones for the year, and Jared Johnson has been out he's not been healthy this year, but he's not played at all in 3 weeks himself. So that's put a greater sense of urgency on other guys' shoulders to take care of it, and they've just sort of struggled to do it. So it's sort of it can go either way, 50-50. We may take care of the ball this game. We may not. We'll find out at tip time, I guess.
Queens has one of the better posts in this conference in Sean Morgan, 5 double-doubles on the season, averages 15 points a game. What sticks out to you about him?
Well, he's just so physical. He's got a big body. He's big and he's physical and powerful, but he also sort of light on his feet and has got a finesse element to his game. He's got good hands. He catches it. He gets good position because he's able to carve out space. He finishes well. He can shoot out to 15 well. He can drive it facing up off 15, makes his free throws, and gets second and third opportunities off the glass. So he's sort of got it all. But I think we have guys that hopefully can match or even better that. We've had Carson, Brooks, Sawyer Williams, Josh Rogers are all three right there within striking distance of that field goal percentage championship, and so hopefully we can get our own high percentage shots and limit his by limiting his touches, doubling him when necessary, and then keeping him off the boards.
We've talked before about what it's like playing on your own senior day, but you'll go into Charlotte for Queen's senior day. What's that like? Any challenges that poses facing a team on its final game on its own home court?
I think it's an inspirational kind of day. There'll be, families there, moms, dads, aunts, uncles, grandparents, and I think that all sort of helps kids be a little bit more energized. But I'm telling you, for whatever reason, I've liked our approach on the road this year. We've seemed to play pretty good, and even I would say played better basketball outside of Jefferson City than here in Jefferson City. So I'm not really that concerned about it being a theme day. We know what our jobs are. We've got to go in prepared and just do our jobs regardless of the circumstances or the events surrounding the game.
Chuck, pleasure as always. Good luck Saturday against the Royals.
Thanks, Adam.
It's Carson-Newman head men's basketball coach Chuck Benson. I'm the voice of the Eagles, Adam Cavalier, and this is CNEagles.com. Beautiful. Knockout Radio.